Aunt Deena's toast died fast. When Mom read the Easter text I was told to hide, my Aunt Deena built a character case against me out of one Easter I did not attend. Grandpa's 80th birthday lunch was at the VFW hall my family rents for anything requiring folding chairs and public sentiment. There were sheet cakes, deli trays, and a slideshow my cousin made that included too many photos of Deena arranging centerpieces. I got there early with my mother. My boyfriend Aaron came later because he had a shift at the fire station that morning. We have lived together a year, which my family treats like a legal argument waiting for a judge. Deena is not openly rude. She prefers polished exclusion. She calls something a tradition before using it as a gate. Then, when somebody gets hurt, she says people are too sensitive. Back in March, she hosted Easter. I did not go. Afterward, she told relatives I had skipped because I was making a point about not being treated like a child. My younger cousin started asking whether Aaron disliked the family. My grandmother asked my mother if I was embarrassed by our values. At the birthday lunch, she started again. During the toast, she thanked the relatives who still understood what family meant, the ones who showed up without conditions or modern complications. Then she looked directly at me and said she hoped Grandpa's generation had taught us that commitment comes before convenience. Nobody missed the target. My mother stiffened. Grandpa looked confused. I asked Deena what exactly she meant. She said some people withdraw from family life the minute they are asked to respect basic standards. Then she added that Easter had made a lot of things clear. My mother said, "Deena, don't." Deena did anyway. She said, if I chose to play house with a man outside marriage, that was my business. But skipping your grandfather's holiday because your boyfriend is not centered in every invitation says something about your priorities. That was impressive. She had taken the event she created and repackaged it as my rebellion. The week before Easter, after my mother told me Aaron was not on the place cards, I texted Deena directly. I asked if it was an oversight. She replied that unmarried couples arriving as a household confused the younger kids. She said I was welcome, but I should come alone and avoid mentioning my living situation because certain family members were still adjusting. I declined. At the VFW hall, I had screenshots printed because my mother said if Deena took another swing in public, she did not want the room depending on memory. So I pulled the pages from my purse and handed them to Mom. Mom read the first text and then the second out loud. Please don't bring Aaron. Grandma doesn't need extra explanations at Easter. You know how the little ones copy what gets normalized? The room changed there. Deena said I was stripping context. Mom kept reading. The next message was worse. It said, if you choose not to come because of that boundary, I'll simply tell people you needed space. No reason to inflame everyone. Grandpa put down his fork and asked Deena if she had really told me not to bring Aaron, and then told the family I stayed home to make a statement. Deena said she was protecting Grandma's peace. Grandma said, since when do I need you deciding who confuses me? Nobody helped Deena after that. My Uncle Reed asked why she kept using family values when what she meant was public management. My mother said the only person making a point at Easter had been Deena, and the point was control disguised as decency. Aaron arrived halfway through this, still in his station polo, carrying the pie he promised Grandpa. Grandpa waved him over and told him to sit next to me. The lunch still happened. Candles got lit, cake got cut, but Deena lost the moral platform she had been standing on. Because once my mother read those texts out loud, everybody could hear the difference between tradition and a polite lie meant to keep me smaller than the rest of the family.